a specification. He says only food in the mode of goodness, only food that's pure, only food that's produced without violence. That's the only kind of food that I accept. So then when we offer him that kind of food, that becomes spiritualized. It becomes transcendental because we're taking that energy and putting it back into relationship with God. Then we can take the remnants of that offering, of that sacrifice, and that nourishes us spiritually. Because we're always conscious that, oh, this is remnants of food offered to God. It's very nice. Very nice. So in that way, we can spiritualize everything in our lives. We can offer ourselves, our family, our house, our money, our cars, whatever we possess. Like, I don't think of myself as possessing anything except maybe my beads. Everything else was given to me specifically for the purpose of engaging it in God's service. People gave it to me knowing that what I was going to do was take these things and use them to propagate this teaching, this esoteric teaching which comes from Krishna directly. So they knew by giving me these things that they would be engaged in God's service. So I don't think of them as mine. I don't think this is my laptop, this is my clothing, this is my stuff. I think that this is Krishna's stuff, and I'm simply using it to propagate his teaching, his purposes in this world, and to help people reduce their diseased condition, reduce their karma, and get free, get back into the spiritual world. So that's what we're doing. The material disease, the symptoms of the material disease are that we experience karma. We experience unintended consequences to our actions. And every time we do something, we have some specific goal in mind. We go to the store, we buy something, and because we're hungry and we want to eat it. But if we eat it without offering it to God, then there's the one consequence is that we get full, we have energy, we nourish our body. But the other consequence is there's some karma that we have to accept because of that. And we don't know what the result of that is going to be, but generally speaking, it means we have to take another body in this material world. There are several different kinds of karma. One is called bija karma, or seed karma. When we do something that creates karma, it's in the form of bija karma. In other words, it's not instant karma. We don't get the result right away. We probably won't even get the result in this life. We'll get it in the next life. Because, if we were to get the reactions to our karma all at once, it would just be overwhelming. It would be too much. It would destroy us. We wouldn't really learn anything from it. That would defeat the purpose. So the kind of karma that we get in this life is called prarabdha karma, which means manifesting karma. Manifesting karma generally doesn't come from this life. And that's what the astrological chart is about. The astrological chart shows what is the prarabdha karma, what is the manifesting karma that we bring with us from the previous life. It's like a map showing the possible karma. So if we know what that karma is, then we can engage it, we can transform it, we can offer it in sacrifice, yajna, and in that way we become free of it. You see? So astrology in the Vedic conception is not a tool for getting a better job or a better relationship or the way people are trying to find out what's going to happen next. Although it has some of those aspects. Really what it's about is trying to understand what is our karma. What is the karma that's due to fructify in the present life? What are the effects of the previous causes from the previous life? Now the things we do in this life are going to fructify in the next life. So the ideal of Vedic culture is that everything we do should be a sacrifice so that it doesn't create any karma. If we're not working for ourselves, then we're not responsible for the result. Krishna is. It's done on his account. It's not done on our account. Just like if I'm working for a company and I sell something, for the company gets the money. I don't get the money directly. The company may pay my salary, but that's a different thing. The transaction that I'm negotiating on behalf of the company as the representative of the company means the money goes to the company and they get the result. So when I'm working for Krishna, when I'm representing a representative of Krishna, and I engage somebody in Krishna's service, I don't get the result. Krishna gets the result. Right? Now Krishna is maintaining me. That's like, the person getting the salary from the company. But that's a different thing. That is the relationship between me and Krishna. But my relationship with my students, let's say, for example, is not that to get them to serve me. I may be the representative of Krishna, but that doesn't mean I'm Krishna. What I'm trying to do is engage them in Krishna's service. And if I'm successful, they will understand the process of sacrifice and be able to perform it independently. Not that we want followers or slaves or robots or, no, we want people who are strong, who are independent, and who understand this process, and then they can do the process independently without further guidance. That's what we want, and that's what we're working toward. Not that we want to create a cult with all kinds of dependent people. Who wants that? That's for less intelligent people. But really intelligent people want to have friends who are strong. Why should I want to make my friends weak? But ordinary religion does that. Ordinary religion tries to make people weak so that they can interpose themselves between the person and God and get the benefits of that person's service and control them directly. No. We're an esoteric school. Esoteric school operates according to a